Today is 18th of November, Godly Blessing. Here we are doing the recording of very special versions of God. God says that when I come down on earth, I teach you a Raja Yoga to become the king of your own mind and intellect. And yoga means a union between God and the soul, Supreme Soul and the soul, the infinite being and us infinite beings. So when that union happens, we then become purer and divine, because as the company you keep, so shall you become. So keeping the company of God means be in companionship with Him. That's what we learned yesterday. To be in companionship with Him makes us purer day by day, and that is what is yoga all about. It's not the physical yoga, it's the yoga of the mind with the supreme mind. So God in today's blessing wants us to help other souls not leave in between while doing this yoga. So what does he say? Let's have a look over here. God says, may you be a protector of the yagya. So yagya is where you must have seen in the Indian tradition or the Hindu tradition, they have a sacred fire in which they're putting things like they put the ghee or they put jaw and til and different forms of material yagya where you put the material and you burn it off. This yagya is not about burning those things. This yagya is about burning anger, greed, ego, jealousy, hatred, lust, competition, comparison, and any negativity, even low self-confidence, low self-respect. Burn it up. So that can only happen when we are in touch with the Supreme Creator, the Supreme Being. That's where His power, His purity flows into us, and we are able to achieve that. So if any soul leaves the yajna in between, it is considered inauspicious. So that's why God says, may you be a protector of the yajna and make the fortress strong with the current of yoga vibrations. Now current is this electricity which we are also using right now. There's a current flowing in that, and there's a current of yoga. That means of union between God. That means there's a current which flows, not a physical current, but a current of energy or vibration which flows from the Supreme Creator, the Infinite Being, to us souls, and from us souls to everybody around. And God wants us to make an aura of fortress. It's a fortress of aura. So God says, just as you make plans to increase the Brahmin family, those who are in touch with the Supreme Creator, in the same way, also plan to make sure no soul leaves from the Brahmin family. That means if there is any weakness, that means if the family itself has got weakness within it, anger is there, greed is there, jealousy is there amongst each other, obviously that family is not going to be united. So more powerful yoga or more powerful yoga is required. Remember, it's not a physical yoga. More powerful connection between God is required and our soul is required, so that His pure energy flows into us and the family relationships become more sweeter, peaceful, happier, joyous, and blissful, so that the family is close knit. God then says, make the fortress so strong that no one can leave. It's not a physical fortress, it's a fortress of aura around us. Just as people put a wire of electric current all around, so you should also put a wire of the current of yoga vibrations all around. That means when you meditate early in the morning, let's say 4 o'clock you get up and you meditate on Supreme Creator, you are sending a vibration of beautiful aura around your house, so that the differences, the animosity, or any form of ill feeling within your workspace or within your house or within any organization, even within yourself, is reduced, so that you are in connection with yourself. The current is flowing properly. There is no barrier. So God then says, when the thought has emerged in you to make the fortress of this yagya strong, in this yagya we all meditate on God and we give up on anger, we give up on lust, we give up on ego, we give up on jealousy, slowly, bit by bit. And if anybody leaves, that means if anybody leaving these negativities, that means that soul is going towards more of negativity and is going to hamper the family. Anybody who makes a wrong decision in the family is going to hamper the family, right? So this yagya is about doing swaha, or burning the vices within, impurities within. It's not a physical yagya. There's a difference. So God says, when the thought has emerged in you to make the fortress of this yagya strong, with your powerful vibrations, you see, vibrations, our aura, you will be called a protector of the yagya. And that's what we're supposed to do. Whether it's your house, whether it's your center, Brahmakumaris center, whether it's your workplace, you can meditate there and you can help souls to feel powerful, to feel pure, to feel decisive, to feel wiser. If you meditate, it affects your family members. If you don't meditate a day, your family members also make wrong decisions. If you meditate, your family members get the wisdom, they get the light to make the right decisions. They are more happier, they're more calmer, they're more peaceful, they're more blissful. It all depends upon you. Now, when do you take that step? You take that step when you come over and you learn the yoga, not the physical yoga, the real yoga which is taught by God Himself. When souls have become impure, when they have lost control over their mind, when their eyes, their tongue, their mouth, and everything is controlling them, the five senses are controlling them. That's why God teaches us how to overcome these five senses which are matter. So, mind over matter can only be taught by somebody who's not into matter, or who's away from matter, or who's so powerful that he can stay away from matter. Yes, that's his power. And he teaches that at Brahmakumaris on a daily basis. You too can come and learn this. And with this, Om Shanti.